What's up, guys? Smoke and Briar coming at you. First smoke on the new Hackert. Wanted to share that with you guys a little bit. Coming at you from the Smoky Mountain National Park. Where I was doing a little trout fishing this morning. Beautiful sunny day. Spring trout fishing is one of my favorite things. Did very well this morning. Best day I've had this year, actually. Bugs are starting to come out and around, so usually when that happens, the trout start to feed real well. Water warms up a little bit. Smoking a blend today from this place, the Gatlinburg Tobacconist, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Been in business for, I think he said it was 36 years this year. Nice bunch of people. They have a website, so they do mail order. Check them out, maybe you'll find something you like. I just wanted to talk a little bit today about, you know, getting away and all that. I've been watching a lot of videos from Bama Piper and Wisdom Junkie. And they've been talking about, you know, getting out in the woods a little bit and just trying to relax and not worry so much about everyday life. The draw on this Hackert is incredible. You don't even have to draw at all. It almost smokes itself. That's how good it is. But one of the things that I've noticed in my own life lately, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like when I come to places like this now, I feel like more of a stranger than somebody that actually belongs here. And I believe the reason for that is because we spend so much of our time in our lives cooped up in a job or an office building or our homes. Places where most of the things we see are man-made, made of pavement and brick. Electric lights everywhere, electronics. When you get to a place like this, where you should feel at home, you kind of feel out of place. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that lately, and kind of made me think how I'm living my life on autopilot, like a robot sometimes. You know, you get up in the morning, same routine, go to your job, do your thing. Usually you're so beat by the end of the week that all you want to do on your 2 days off is nothing. mow the grass or do your laundry or whatever you need to do. And I've actually caught myself, the last week I've been fooling with this a little bit, and I've been trying to keep myself more in the present moment instead of running on autopilot. And it's kind of amazing, to me anyway, how many things we do without even really thinking about what we're doing, you know? We run into a restaurant and we're in such a hurry to eat lunch because we've only got a certain amount of time to do it. We order our food by a number. It's crazy. The other day I caught myself reading something online, and I realized that I'd read an entire page without even realizing or knowing what the heck I read, because my mind was so occupied with other things. I was just on autopilot, driving down the highway, which is what I do a lot in my job. I've realized many a times that 5 miles have gone by and I couldn't tell you where I am or what I've seen. Which makes you wonder, well, it does me anyway, if you're really living the life of the person that you really are. We've all heard the story, well, not the story, but the saying, let me stop and think about that for a minute. But are we living our lives like that, where we actually stop and think about it for a minute? Or are we just in automatic mode where, you know, just we spend all our day and all our nights in just senseless ramblings of not really thinking about what we're doing or saying, just kind of floating along? Guys here might hear some gunshots going off. There's a shooting range down here a little ways. We always have this thing around here where we call it cast and blast. You can trout fish in the morning and then run over and shoot your rifles or pistols in the afternoon. But yeah, I think a lot of us just don't even realize half the time what we're saying or doing. We make so many spur-of-the-moment decisions. A lot of us have so much stress in our lives that our minds are not functioning properly when we talk or when we act on things. Just whatever comes off the top of your head. And I think so many of us are so stressed, worrying about family, your job, your house, this, that, whatever, getting your taxes paid. You know, am I going to make the car payment this month? All that on top of, you know, am I pleasing my boss? Am I doing a good job at work so I don't get fired or whatever? And I think so many of us are just so stressed out by that we're in disconnect mode. We're not really being who we really are. And it's only when we can stop and take a break and step out of that and come to a place like this where there's quiet and solitude that we actually become the person we truly are, even if it's only for a few hours. But then we return back to the real world and it's all lost again. So I kind of decided that I'm going to try to do more of this and less of that. I've been doing the same job for 30 years. And I've spent so much time working, and I've missed so many things in life because I've been on the road or gone, or, you know. And I realize now, at my age, which I just turned 50, that you really don't have that much time left, health-wise, where you're physically able to get out and do things you want to do. And then I ask myself, you know, what are you really working for? I mean, we all like to have our extra things, you know, like this little Jake Hackard pipe, and, you know, we all like to have our toys and be able to buy extra stuff every month, but if we could convince ourselves that we don't need all that stuff and just be happy with the few things we have, instead of always constantly searching for something bigger and better, we wouldn't have to put in all those hours. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to, at this point in my life, be able to take and work less. In the career that I have, I can do that, you know, with no repercussions. So I've decided to do that this summer. It's going to kind of do the basics for work and spend the rest of it enjoying life and trying to get back to where I was and figure out who I am again. Because I think a lot of us, if we really stop for a minute and we really analyze who we are and what we're doing, you may find, like I did recently, that you're not where you want to be. A lot to think about. But I'm just going to sit here a little while and relax, pack the lunch, find me a log or a rock to sit on and just enjoy that lunch. Probably smoke another bowl of tobacco out of this Hackert and try to unwind some and just take life easy. I hope you guys can do the same thing this summer. Even if it's just for a vacation time or whatever, or a few hours after work. The world's a crazy place lately, you know. A lot of crazy people, killings, wars. Stuff eats away at your brains. Need to get back to your roots, find out who you are. Back to places like this where people are supposed to be. Alright guys, I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day today. I know I'm going to. So take care. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.